Milan can dream again. The stands here, definitely a place for the hopeful, and no doubt that hope is replicated at just about every major ground in the land. It is time for us all to come together and to believe. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And here's Eto'o.
Eto'o really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Gets into some space. Skims. He's had a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. He's got away, hits one! Goal! Milan! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Milan make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Looking for options for movement, and he's managed to get free. There's the hit! It's in! 2, and we've barely begun here. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Milan, and the shot! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Pretty robust defending.
Milan have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. Milan have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. He's in space and looking for options. Incoming cross. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's picked his way through. Can he put it away? He's looking wide. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Eto'o. Neymar. And through to the goalkeeper. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's looking to set free a runner. They've got to be quick to recover this. Bastoni, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Always onto this. Oh, he's shot a goal! Chance again? No.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
And pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Out to the right. Milan finding their passes. Eto. Good read, needed to be. It's Eto! Cleared away. And the finish! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. In for a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. He's through here. Abiati can get it clear. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Neymar.
Oh, really well played.
That's a fabulous ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Neymar. Eto. But no, oh, shooting chance! Shot could be on. No way through, so back it comes. Chance for the header! Goal! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Off he goes! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
And he's had it nicked away. Nuno Mendes. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Yamal. White. Eto. Shapes to shoot! And there's the end of the first half. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Milan leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way. And we are back underway. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That's headed upfield. Pinches it off him. Now that's well seen too. And he cuts out the supply. Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vinicius Junior. White gets over and intercepts. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. White has it in a wide position.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Bernardo Silva. And it's Neymar. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Bastoni makes the interception. Oh, he's found support out wide. Nice interception, well timed. Vinicius Junior. Bernardo Silva. Yamal. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Can he finish? Sticks it away! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Aos 27 minutos do segundo tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 13. Teremos uma substituição.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. We have ourselves a real game here.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me.
De Vrij did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Milan have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Nicely weighted ball. The less said about that pass, the better. It's going to be another throw. And that's definitely not his best. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. It's a pretty loose pass. That looks a cracking ball. There's the shot! It's run loose, in for the pieces! He's got a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
And that means just one thing. Real chance! It's in! And this is getting better and better.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And that is a little undercooked. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Bernardo Silva. Casemiro. Mbappe. Showing great feet there. Mbappe! Mbappe, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
And the number on the board is 3. Oh, good spread. Spread neatly. And that's it. Milan illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen... Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Torres. Del Piero, foot in.
if they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Filippo Inzaghi.
Del Piero will be relishing this game to showcase his many talents.
The guy's just class, isn't he?
Yeah, I think the only way to stop him is to get players around him quickly. If there's any standing off, then he'll dish up some severe punishment.
Short changes him with that pass. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Gently done. Well, that's beautifully weighted. The muscular approach does pay off here. Cantona. And it's Inzaghi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That looks a cracking ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up. Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Beckham. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. No, that's been intercepted. Well timed, excellent interception. The fullback is in acres of space here. And the finish! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Indonesia with the corner, they're first. Del Piero is there, and he can get that clear. Bagi is there to take. That's a little off target. Del Piero. Maradona. Del Piero. Now here's the delivery. That was always going to be the keeper's. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Danger averted for now. Roberto Carlos delivers, and he thumps it clear. He's a shot. Has a go! Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Italy got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count.
Well, you can't ask for much better than that, Peter. Bang, bang, two in double quick time.
Del Piero. He's got to be Inzaghi! They've done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Italy are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Referee's given a throw. He has found the way through. Oh, shooting chance! Del Piero proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Not the most accurate pass.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Well, played right into his path. Big header! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes.
Indonesia would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake and they've got to move on.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che sul maxi schermo è possibile vedere la piantina dello stadio.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Oh, that's a key interception. Amat. And that is out of play. Amat. Great work on the overlap. Defending was strong and firm. Spread neatly. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Couldn't squeeze it through. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that is masterful defending.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
He's got away. Corner given. Terrific header! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Italy find a position of real strength now. Cantona looks to get on the end of this. It's a good run down the left-hand side.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Inzaghi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That has been cut short. Oh, they can break here. Nicely weighted ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He is through here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Amat kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking for the run.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Into the last quarter of an hour.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
The ball is bounced loose now. All right, looks a good ball through. Cantona, and it's Inzaghi. Threads one in. That is a great pick out. And he's running, and the shot! It's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And he was quick to react.
Indonesia really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Just 5 minutes left. Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He could be in here. Showing good feet. Stood up well to him there. Indonesia have their second corner now.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 14, Filippo Inzaghi. Numero 19, numero 7.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Fernando Torres. Numero 8, Beckham. Lasciano il campo per il numero 5, il numero 11, il numero 23.
And he's there to clear it.
Il numero 20.
And the number on the board is 3.
Scores.
He's shifting through the gears here. Maradona. And he's intervened well there. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Indonesia cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. The Dutch capital is rocking. It always has. It did in the days when the great man after whom this arena is named took to the field, and it still does here and now. The faithful expect, and the team must deliver. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
I'm sitting here wondering, Peter, what Roberto Donadoni's main role is going to be. One of Italy's greatest ever wingers. He can run and beat defenders, we've seen that all so often, and he can get from box to box if needed.
Yeah, well, he does have an extraordinary work rate and extraordinary energy levels too.
Yeah, and he's got the intelligence to strike the perfect balance between the two.
And here's Mbappe. And that's a good ball. And the ball's... In he goes again! That was superb goalkeeping.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Try, decent hit! Leicester gets it clear. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Passing nice and neat. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. He's found a way through.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Cleared away. It's a sweet ball, that. And that has been knocked clear. And he cuts out the supply. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't...
Tries a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level. Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Mateus attempts a clearance. Ajax have the chance to go the other way. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Bergkamp. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Donadoni. Well timed, excellent interception.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And Dijk can get it clear.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He could be in here. He shifted it to the flank. Foot in. And it's Messi. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's Bagi!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Mateus. Oh, well played.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Corner number 2 then. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence.
There will be 1 minute added
And here's
time.
Mbappe. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying,
Just a quick
so nothing
announcement.
to show
And
as
an
yet.
important one too.
At the
We're
break,
about to announce
it's
today's
0-0.
lottery numbers. Please watch
Well,
the
after
screen if
45
you
minutes,
have
it
to.
is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hope.
Shapes to shoot! Just off target. And that is as far as they're going to go. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Amat. He's felt that, hasn't he? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Spread it left. Back into the middle. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bergkamp. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And here's Mbappe. Played back in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The attendance for this
That'll
match
be a
was
throw-in.
52,820. Substitution.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Good play on the left-hand side here. No, that's been intercepted. Indonesia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
This is the time you need that pace.
Aimed beyond the defence. That is a great pick out. And the finish! It's a good run, that. Great timing. Mateus. Donatoni. Gets his pass away. Caught offside that time. Bergkamp. Donatoni. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Threads one in.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Substitution in progress.
Right card.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution for Ajax. Number 11, Donadoni.
Gets into some
Coming
space.
on the field is
Right
number
card
42,
is there, and he can get that clear. Musiala. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Mateus, and the ball's a good one here. And he's gone looking for safety, and he's quick to snatch it back. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Good read, needed to be. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Bergkamp.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Bergkamp. And here's Mbappe. Oh, there's the hit! Yes, he's done it! And that might well be that! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Ajax take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Number 10.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Coming on the
Oh,
field.
shooting chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Di Maria.
Corner number 3 coming up.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
And the number on the board is 3. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shot a goal! And it's in! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! And time is up. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
A quick reminder.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Indonesia desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a doubt, it
everybody,
is the
and
week's
welcome to
most
today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Chance! It's that's another chance!
Indonesia have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, played right into his path. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, can he get onto this? Well timed, excellent interception. Stood up well to him there. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. That looks a cracking goal. Has a goal! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Indonesia grab the equaliser and we're all square. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Indonesia with the corner, they're first. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's through here. Now it's Haaland. Tries a shot! Sticks it away! And they're back in front.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Out of play for a goal kick. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And they're on him in a flash. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, that's been intercepted. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Driving forward. Overhit and out of play. Approaching the half-hour mark. Vinicius Junior has it out wide. Terrific header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Pass is just off target. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Vinicius Junior, in by Vinicius Junior. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. He's had a shot!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And the header! No, not the best of headers. Indonesia are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And he's away. Real chance here. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Vinicius Junior is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, super
2
find.
minutes has been indicated.
Haaland.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Belletti. And the first 45 minutes are up. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Indonesia can read
Face to face with the... He's got the shot away! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. And the finish! And he hits the net! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way. Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Oh, good-looking ball. And he was quick to react. And that could set him on his way. Can he latch on to this? Could try cutting inside here.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Too much on that, it's gone out. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. That is a great ball. Haaland has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's shaping up to have a... He's gone direct. Just off target.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Oh, no joy this time. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he's picked out the run. Oh, super ball. Picked out brilliantly. Kimmich, spread out to the left. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Substitution on the field. Number 21. Coming on to replace him is
Perhaps wondering what the
number
best time is
20.
for their next substitution. Davis gets across to intercept that. Amat. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Oh, that's well spotted. Nicely aimed pass. Can he get onto this? Caicedo, and here's there's the hit! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
Corner number 2 then.
Number 10. Coming on the field. Number 15. Number 9.
Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Indonesia have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. He's shifting through the gears here. That's played into space. In comes the corner. So, third corner of the game. Oh, well played, well played. And that has been clubbed away. Gently done.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, there's the clearance. And that's a good ball. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And that has left him in a heap. And smartly reclaimed.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Burn. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's in plenty of space here. Tries to get it clear.
4 added minutes.
They want to
have
be
been
quick here.
indicated.
It's breakaway time.
Deep into stoppage time. That is a great pick out. Yamal. Haaland. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Amat gets it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that is as far as it goes. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. And we have our very first corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. Spread out to the left. Messi finds himself offside. Oh, strongly challenged there. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. Oh, that's delightful.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
Threads one in. No, that's been intercepted. Valverde. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Oh, that's well spotted. Alexander-Arnold. And that's been won straight back. Valverde. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That is good alertness.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
He's picked his way through. And the finish! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Gets into some space. What a throw in. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Referee has just said play on. El Mali.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
El Mali. Kane. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Can he latch on to this? Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Engages and forces him off the ball. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Upamecano. Valverde. There's the shot! Has another goal! He's delivered all right! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Alexander-Arnold. Can he put it away? Ferran Torres! And he's there to belt it away. He is through here. He's had a shot! Goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from...
Oh, what a climb! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
O'Malley promptly onto that, and that is that. O'Malley.
Habrá 2 minutos de
And he
descuento.
was quick to react. Out to the right. Can he spark a counter here? Can he get onto this? He has found a way through.
Foden.
And we hit half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Indonesia were desperate for the half-time whistle. A regroup and a rethink is imperative to rescue this.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que en la tienda oficial del estadio podrán encontrar todo tipo de objetos.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's fabulous.
Foden.
Nicely weighted ball. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Indonesia certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Now it's Foden. Gets his pass away. The message is clear, none shall pass. Valverde.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's got away. He's had it taken off him. Valverde. Oh, played through for the wide man. Keeper has taken decisive action.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And here's Kane. Nice interception, well timed.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
So we've reached the hour mark.
Asciende a 71.550 espectadores.
That's really well manoeuvred. The fullback is in acres of space here. And the shot! It's in! Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
El dorsal 10. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Ferran Torres, played out towards the right wing. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Oh, and he's through the middle. Messi, and he's managed to get free. Real chance! It is a corner. Corner number 2 then. Cleared away. Indonesia are looking to go forward now.
Cambio de jugadores.
That's a shade optimistic. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
He's in plenty of space here. And no, that was never going to make it. That's a nicely... He's had a hit! Kane is onto it in a flash. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Great chance! He should have put that one away.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
Madrid have their third corner. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. And he's intervened well there. Could move up a gear here.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
He's found a way through. Hits one! They've scored! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And he's had it nicked away.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, he's been caught napping. And that's that. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see,
Hello,
we are
everybody,
all set.
and welcome to
The game
today's
should be
match.
a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And already we're underway here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Passing is crisp and sharp. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh no, this does not... And the shot! Diaz. Gakpo. Alexander-Arnold. That is good alertness. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Looking for options, for movement. And the shot! Goal!
Feyenoord really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Quarter of an hour played. Thiago. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Szoboszlai. Diaz. Oh, that's clever. No, that's been intercepted. Van Dijk. Gakpo. That's good vision. Big chance! They've scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Gakpo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh no, what has happened here? He's one-on-one! Now the finish! Goal! Feyenoord! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Feyenoord take the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He is through here. Corner it is. And we have our very first corner. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Turns and goes back. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
It's run loose, who's going to get there? McAllister, in with the challenge. Half-time getting close now. Konate. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. A searching ball that into space. Diaz, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Soboslai does really well to win the ball there. He's picked his way through. Alisson deals with it effortlessly. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, that's a fine interception. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Indonesia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, that's well spotted. He's through here. Feyenoord needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Alexander-Arnold is offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And he cuts out the supply. Can he finish? So, can they find a way to turn round this deficit? And he's intervened well there.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him to...
In with a header! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Indonesia showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Indonesia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Well, that has not gone well. Moved on forwards. Alisson claims it. Soboslai. Feyenoord disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Oh, easy pickings there. Feyenoord deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. Thiago gets a good foot in there. Well read, and the danger is averted. And reclaimed it in a trice. He's looking for the runner here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Delicate ball, and it needs to... And the shot! He scores! And this is getting better and better.
After 78
It is a good
minutes,
finish. The odds were
number
against him.
7,
Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shot.
Can he put it away? And that would have won it.
Diaz should really have closed the game out then, and this could come back to haunt him.
Indonesia have, after this, one further opportunity. Shot a goal! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Yeah, this is part of the job. Head down and keep plugging away.
Corner number 2 then. Nice interception, well timed. Cleared without complication.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Just 5 minutes left. Gakpo. Now it's Szoboszlai. Now the ball's gone astray. Now it's Szoboszlai. Diaz. It's Thiago! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Pinches it off him. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And that will be it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. We have already started here. Now it's Neymar. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, perfectly measured that. Neuer catches it safely. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show? He's got the shot away! A real chance and a real let-off. Kimmich. Now it's Kane. Musiala. Passing is crisp and sharp. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking.
Tries a shot! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Bashtara. Oh, super find. Oh, what has happened here? And the finish! There it is! That was a given. It always was.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra
The goal
touches?
scorer after 15 minutes is number 18.
Indonesia have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Yeah, although that first goal is a welcome boost, they can't afford to ease off now. To do that would simply be inviting danger.
Great ball if he can get there. Saka. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Spread neatly. Oh, that's a key interception. Deftly away. Nuno Mendes. And it's Neymar. He's gone for goal! And he can clear it away. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well-timed, excellent interception. So what can they make of this? Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Almost half an hour in now. Nice defending, physical and effective. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Musiala! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Bashtara. Saka. Oh, that pass isn't the best. He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Bashtara. And the counter is on. Ødegaard. Nuno Mendes.
Indonesia can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's played him through. And he was alert to it. Bashtara is flagged offside. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nuno Mendes. Ødegaard. That is ended up in no man's land.
There will be 1 minute at a
Bastoni
time.
spots it and intercepts. Bastoni calmly anticipates. He's picked his way through. And the shot! He has done it! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. And that really... And the first half is done. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Anyone appearing intoxicated or
Indonesia
behaving
in
an
control at
inappropriate manner
half-time,
will be removed.
2-0.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Kane.
Here we go
Coming
again
on to
then.
replace him is number 15, Bagi.
And he's intervened well there. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Oh, easy pickings there.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Bastara. Nuno Mendes. That is a great pick out. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Mbappe. Time and again they are repelled. Well, there's the clearance. Bastara. And now the breakaway. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! Indonesia in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Fiddles it through.
Indonesia making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different. Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
The attendance for this match was 72,300.
60 minutes played. He's found a way through. Has a go! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Mendes does well to get it back. That is good strength. That is a brilliant interception. He's had a hit! He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
No, that was never going to make it.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the cutback.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always...
Terrific header! Sticks it away! Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
He's played him through, and he was quick to react. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
And they can counter here.
Indonesia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Musiala. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And they've got rid. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Ødegaard. And that is expertly dealt with. Nuno Mendes. That is a great ball. The ball has bounced loose now.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And it's Neymar. Manchester United ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Oh, and he's through the middle. And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Ødegaard.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Oh, well played, well played. And that is a little undercooked. And the number on the board is 3. Chance! Goal! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. And through to the goalkeeper. And that is as far as it goes. Indonesia pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Indonesia demonstrating exactly how to play on hostile ground. They were forced to persevere and be patient, but they never lost their belief nor their focus, and they basically saw a great performance through right to the end.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.